What's up, everybody? It's Bill from High Volume Games, and welcome to another episode of Bill's Day Off. And we got a special one today because I finished Le- Legends of Boxing from Stone Mountain Press week one, or round one, 4 weeks, um, 18 fights. We're done. And I apologize. I was going to have, as I put in my third video for Legends of Boxing, that I would take the winner's idea or the majority's idea of a fight. And what ended up happening was I did the Holyfield Spinks fight. There was a three-way tie. I picked the first one. And the video I made, there was a lot of lighting issues. Like I would take a card and put it up to the camera and you couldn't see it at all. So I readjusted a bit. So hopefully this will be better. So what we're going to do is we're going to but draw the random fights for round two. Now we have the winner's bracket, which is Balboa, Jack Johnson, Bo Lewis, Clubber Lang, Frazier, Holmes, James Jeffries, Sonny Liston, Drago, Lennox Lewis, Buster Douglas, Foreman, Patterson, Creed, Dempsey, Ali, and Holyfield. And we have the loser's bracket, which is Butterbean, Gastineau, Walcott, Schultz. And I feel bad for Axel Schultz because he actually had a really, really good fight. Tommy Morrison, Galata, McNeely, Moore, Marciano, which, again, he just ran into Drago, Norton, Braddock, Tucker, Schmeling, Bayer, Tua, Iron Mike Tyson, because he ran into Muhammad Ali, and Leon Spinks. So what we're going to do, we're going to shuffle these up a bit. We're going to shuffle the winners, and we're going to shuffle the losers. And what's going to happen is there's going to be, since there's 16, there's 18 fighters in both brackets, so there'll be 9 fights. We'll do four fights in the first week, 4 fights in the second week, then 5 in week 3 and 4. And we'll do 2 winners, 2 losers in week 1, 2 winners, 2 losers in week 2, 3 winners and 2 losers in week 3, and then opposite in week 4, and that should finish us up. So, okay. So, and I might pull. I'm not probably going to pull just from the top. I think I'll just randomly pull from the middle, maybe sometimes the top versus the bottom, stuff like that. This is going to be our random draw, our first week, and then after, I'm going to let you guys pick which fight now. Hopefully, we'll get some good points. So let's take this card and this card for fight 1 of week 1. This card and the bottom for fight 2. Okay. So for our winners brackets, we're going to see in the first week, you're going to see Sonny Liston is going to take on the Siberian Bull Ivan Drago. Oh, it's going to be an interesting battle. And in fight 2 of the week, we're going to see a battle of the Jays as James Jeffries takes on Jack Johnson. So that is our first 2 from the winner's bracket. And we'll do The good thing is we know there's no rematches right off the bat because winners are taking on winners, losers are taking on losers. Nobody's fought. Okay, and in our losers bracket for week 1, we will see Jersey Joe Walcott, who really only got the losers bracket because he took on Joe Louis, versus Mark Gastineau. Uh-oh. Gastineau's road is not getting any easier. And Axel Schultz, who again I said should have made it, is going to take on Michael Moorer. That actually should be a decent fight. So there we go. Liston, Drago, James Jeffries, Jack Johnson, Jersey Joe Walcott, Mark Gastineau, Axel Schultz, and Michael Moorer for week 1. And I'll pull these ones out again at the end so you can remember who when you decide who's going to be on TV that fight. I won't lie, I kind of want to see that. I would like to see that Moorer Schultz, but that's okay. All right, our next our week 2 round 2 fight. We'll take the top, and we'll take this person here, and then we'll take this person and this one. All right, so our winners for week 2 we'll see George Foreman. Wow, famous fight even in my era is going to take on Evander Holyfield. That's going to be great. And we're going to see Floyd Patterson take on Joe Louis. Another good fight. Oh, week 2 starting off hot. Let's see. Again, we still have Marciano and Tyson in this bracket over here. I really hope we don't see that fight because I don't want one of those fighters to start 0-2. We pretty much have an idea that they'll walk through at least this next round if they don't match up against each other. All right, so we'll put this card, this one, and move the bottom. Okay, so we have David Tua against Leon Spinks. I don't know, Tua, the way Spinks fought and against Holyfield, I don't know if he's going to have a shot against Tua. And then Carl the Truth Williams takes on Peter McNeely. Ooh. Both of them had a very early exit in their fights. So we got Foreman and Holyfield, Patterson and Lewis, Tua and Spinks, and Williams and McNeely. I don't know. McNeely kind of beat that Medfield kid in AFR Steve's career thing. So I don't know if he's going to go up against Carl the Truth Williams. That might be a good. Carl the Truth might get a win here, move himself up in the rankings. After a certain point, probably maybe the 3rd or 4th fight, we'll start being able to look at rankings. Obviously we wouldn't want to. I mean, pretty much Tyson right now would be Tyson and Marciano would be right now 18th or 19th because of their loss in the first fight. But since they'll have a few fights under their belt before we actually rank, they'll do better. And I'll explain how The random draws are going to happen once we do ranks afterwards, or later on down the road, not now. All right, so this is going to be three winners, three winner fights in week 3. We'll do that one and that one. We'll do that one and the bottom, and we'll do the top, and second from the last. I'm kind of doing my history maker golf when you have to whittle down from 100 and something to the final 12. Doing that. So we're gonna see. Oh, this is a great fight. The Master Disaster Apollo Creed taking on Riddick Bowe. Ooh, I like it. You've got James Buster Douglas taking on Lennox Lewis. We have the Italian Stallion Rocky Balboa taking on Larry Holmes. I like these fights. That's a strong. That is a very strong week 3 out of the winners bracket. And we'll go out of the top. Losers bracket, we'll see Max Schmeling. Oh, take on Rocky Marciano. So one of these guys is going 0-2. And we will see Andrew Golota take on James Cinderella Man Braddock. This is a great week, even with that Schmeling Marciano loser bracket match. We got Apollo Creed taking on Riddick Bowe. We have James Buster Douglas taking on Lennox Lewis. That's a nice one. We got Italian Stallion Rocky Balboa against Larry Holmes. I mean, I think I know who's going to win, but who knows. Max Schmeling's going to take on Rocky Marciano to try to salvage. And Andrew Golota taking on Cinderella Man Braddock, sorry. That is round 3, week 3 of round 2. And so in our last fight, we have just the final 2 winners fight matches, which I don't know who's in it now because I was the only one. Well, Clubber Lang is in it. I know that because we haven't seen Clubber Lang. But I don't really know. There's no one who's Joe Louis, I think, is in it. So this ought to be interesting. All right, let's do these 2 and these 2. All right, so week 4 is Muhammad Ali. Oh, totally forgot about him versus James Clubber Lang. Wow. Sorry, Clubber. I think you're gonna drop. I feel Muhammad Ali can give you beat, but I don't think it's gonna be by Clubber Lang. And Smokin' Joe Frazier against Joe Louis. No, Jack Dempsey. Joe Louis must have won already. I missed that. Jack Dempsey had a hell of a match with Tua, and they got him here. So Ali versus Lang and Frazier versus Dempsey. And then we got the 3 loser bracket matches. Nothing sticks out other than Iron Mike. So 1, 2, and then we'll go 1 and 3, 2 and 4. There we go. All right, so we have Ken Norton. Going to take on Eric Butterbean Esch. That actually has a chance to be a train wreck. It should be fun. Tony TNT Tucker, who actually had a pretty nice performance in the losing role, versus Tommy the Duke Morrison, who had a really good first couple rounds in his fight, but then endurance killed him. And Iron Mike Tyson's going to round out our final pick, and he's going to go up against Max Baer. Ooh, that could actually, for the losers bracket, that could actually be an interesting fight. So round 4 or week 4 is going to have Muhammad Ali versus Clubber Lang, Smoking Joe Frazier versus Jack Dempsey, Ken Norton versus Butterbean, Tony TNT Tucker versus Tommy the Duke Morrison, and Iron Mike Tyson and Max Baer. Ooh. It's going to be some interesting picks of what, not only just seeing these fights, but who's going to be our TV matches, who's going to be, and then just see these fights go. So again, let's go with this is your homework assignment for the week. We have Sonny Liston and Ivan Drago. Although technically we've already had a Drago fight, so Sonny Liston versus Ivan Drago. We have James Jeffries against Jack Johnson. We have Jersey Joe Walcott and Mark Gastineau. And I'll give you my pick. My pick is going to be this one, the Axel Schultz, Michael Moorer fight. I kind of want to see that one, but it's up to you guys, though. So there we go. That is week 1. That is week 1. This is round 2. It's all up to you. Tell me what you want to see out of this week, and after that fight, we'll go on to 2, 3, and 4. But thanks to everybody who's been watching. Thanks to everybody who's commenting. I have to say that Legends of Boxing is the most commented of my videos. So again, thank you guys. Again, this is Legends of Boxing from Stone Mountain Press. If you haven't got it, go get it. Feel free to watch my videos, or I know AFR Steve does one every Friday night where he's using the newly made awesome campaign guide to start your own career. I actually have started a career with Johnny Volume, so it is very fun. Definitely go to stonemountain.press and check it out. And we'll see you next time. Take care, everybody. Bye.